You're on your own, bro. If the internet burns you alive, that is all
I'm
you.
sorry. Hey, it's me, Jimmy D, and welcome back to Knights of the Geek Table. I'm here with Soul, and we're going to talk about when is it okay to play on easy mode. Um,
Like the filthy little casuals that we are.
yeah, uh,
I kid.
yeah,
But going into
yes,
this, it is a very interesting question because I would consider the two of us gamers.
yes.
You know,
I hope I'm a gamer. I
we've
have a gaming channel.
I've gamed on your gaming channel.
Yes,
We both own PS4s with a library of
yep.
games. Okay. We've done really stupid shit to try to get a little bronze achievement
Mm-hmm.
before. Um, so knowing that it's gamers, there seems to be a commonality of, wanting to play the game through normal first, then go harder and harder and
Mm-hmm.
harder until you get that just feeling like I beat that game on veteran,
Or
you know,
legendary.
or legendary, or or um or giant Satan balls. Oh God, this is going to hurt over 9,000 mode.
Which is something.
Oh, which some games do throw at you.
Yes.
It's normally something called like, nightmarish or hellfire, as in saying, oh yeah, dipshit, you thought you were good, you ain't shit.
Mm-hmm. But I think, see, okay, so I typically play most of my games on normal. That's
Same.
how I play.
I did it for a while though.
Yeah. Uh,
Like when I was a kid, I didn't play because I played everything on easy mode because I couldn't really handle a challenge because I had this really weird natural just out of the blue starting a new game. Jesus Christ. I originally had the original Final Fantasy X on
mhm.
PS2. I must have started at least over 50 new games on that just for no reason, you know? And I can't really justify why now I didn't, I
Yeah.
would always start a new game. But that's kind of the reason, like with the HD remaster, I've kind of hesitated from buying it
Hmm.
because I'm like, I've played this so much.
True.
Like the only one I've even thought about getting it for is 10-2. But considering 10-2, a lot of people say is shit. Ugh.
Yeah. Um,
But as I grew older, I started playing shit on normal.
yeah.
I generally start. It's kind of general. It's kind of common knowledge that gamers start their first playthrough on normal.
Yeah. And I don't, the only games I really don't start on normal are um, my race, like NASCAR games and all. I set that shit all the way to fucking legend difficulty because it's, I mean, it's a race game.
Now, even a game I'm really good at, I'll play through like normal, like RPGs. Like I grew up on RPGs. I also realized that RPGs take a fucking. I'm constantly going to grind the hell out of. So I'm okay sticking it on normal because I'm going to grind. You know. Now there is an occasion to that.
Hmm.
One of the more recent and personal examples is the Dragon Age series.
Hmm.
I'm currently playing through Dragon Age Inquisition on easy and casual. Not because, oh, I can't handle it, but because I realize there's a shit ton to do.
Hmm.
And in order to kind of get everything done, it better is if I can just power through combat. The other thing that kind of halts me from starting it on easy is because I originally played Origins first. That was my first ever entry into the Dragon Age
Yeah.
series. Origin on normal difficulty will kick your ass. You might as well be playing on hard.
Yeah, and that's a lot of things why back PS2 days I was playing games on easy mode was because I was young. I just played the game to enjoy the game. I didn't play it to just cuz I wanted to play it. It was I want to enjoy this.
Remember, PS2 was also at a time to where there really wasn't no easy, normal, hard mode.
Hmm.
Some games just had a well, get good. Perfect example, Jack 2. Jack 2's story main game is hard as
Yeah.
balls. Like it is, and it's become infamous for being a very hard sequel game. And there is no way to dial down the difficulty. If you're stuck at a part, your best bet is to get good at the game.
Yeah.
You
I've had
know?
a couple racing games where they were adaptive AI. So just right when you got to a point you were starting to win and like dominate, the AI would readjust and you would be back losing.
Yeah.
So you have to get good at the game no matter what.
Yeah. But the problem with a lot of games is being that we come from an era of PS1 and PS2 to where there really wasn't a lot of like strategy guides or whatnot.
No.
Like now, okay, for example, you and I'm currently playing through Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Okay, Bloodborne is a Souls game which has been infamously known for being super fucking hard.
Oh, I heard the story. I heard the eyewitness.
Yeah, you've played through Dark Souls 2 for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know how hard they could
Yeah.
be. But now there are so many videos and walkthroughs and tutorials and hints on, how to help your game, how to help you better throughout the game,
Hmm.
you know? To where, yeah, it's hard. Like, for example, with Bloodborne, I looked up a couple of videos on how to find like hidden areas that had like, more blood steals, better armor, more enemies where I can get souls to help level up,
Yeah.
you know?
Hmm. I perfectly understand that. I remember back in the,
It's just
go ahead.
back in the day, you didn't have that.
No. I remember exclusively on this one game. It was Nicktoons Unite, where Danny Phantom, Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, and SpongeBob.
Played the game. I beat it. I mean, it was hard, but I beat
Yeah,
it.
there was this one mode in the Ghost world of Danny Phantom where you were supposed to phase through this wall to pull the switch to open the door to go to the next level, but like I could not do it, and I honestly played that game for 6 months trying to get past that point because there was no walkthroughs. There was no way I could look it
Here,
up.
here's a kind of embarrassment moment from when I was a kid that I'm kind of looking back like, damn, I sucked.
Hmm.
The original Pokemon Red, which we're going way back on the
Yeah,
Game Boy.
way
You
back.
know, the game that took the fucking world by storm. You loved it. I loved it. We played it. Hell, a lot of us bought it on the Nintendo when it came on the Nintendo eShop.
Hmm.
There was one place in that game that had me literally stuck for a month and a half, and that was the Rocket Hideout at Saffron City. I could not get that puzzle down straight. I battled all the guards, beat them, and I must have walked that whole puzzle at least for like days, just walking through, trying different combinations. Nothing would work. I'd see where you need to go because you can see Gary
Yeah.
there. Okay, but I never got it. I eventually had to see an older friend who I happened to be hanging around at the time play through the game, do the exact same puzzle, do the what you're supposed to do of hit a warp pad
Yeah.
instead of going straight, go over, go back through the warp pad, and then go through the side and get the key.
Hmm.
See, I didn't know about that. I saw him do it. I'm like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. Then I finally beat the. No, that's not even what happened, actually. I was going to see that, but he had to leave. It was not until I think Gold and Silver came out that I happened to see. I think it was like when the internet had when it was a very slow internet back in the day when like the internet was
Broadband.
still kind of a thing, you know, on like one of those like gaming websites, somebody doing the puzzle, and I eventually went back through it and beat it. You know?
And that you mentioning puzzles is where I want to go next. I believe sometimes the games that it's okay to play on easy mode now are puzzle based games.
Oh yeah. If puzzle-based games are great to play on easy mode because it's you play a puzzle-based game now to relax.
Yes, it's kind of like me and Tomb Raider. Yes, I played it on normal, but if I really just wanted, if I wasn't like trying to like at least get through it as a playthrough, I probably would have just sat back, played it on easy, relaxed, and took my time.
Yeah. Um, there's also moments in gaming because we come from an era of PlayStation gaming
Hmm.
to where if they built games to be hard, it was hard. Some of the more and people recognize how hard games were. Like nowadays, if you get a game that's super ultra really hard, a lot of people will bitch enough now to where it's like, okay, guys, we're making a patch that will, dumb it down for everyone, which legitimately back in the day did happen. And I don't know if you know where I'm going with this, but the number one game that comes to my mind was Devil May Cry 3.
Hmm.
Devil May Cry 3, for those of you who don't know, because you may have played the HD Remastered Edition, which is, by the way, if you haven't, go back and play the HD Remastered Edition of Devil May Cry 1 through 3. 3 especially, it is a fucking phenomenally fun
It's
game.
amazing.
Okay? But the game was so hard originally when it came out, and they had so many people complain, they had to re-release a whole new kind of what they called it a collector special demon
Hmm.
edition that was easier. Just, I mean, it was still hard,
Yeah,
but it was easier than the original copy, just so people could stop complaining about it.
yeah,
You know,
but
like nowadays, games are unfortunately sort of easy because video game is in this mainstream medium. They realize more than just hardcore gamers play it.
hmm,
You know, there's an equal balance of casuals and hardcore gamers. I
yeah,
mean, hardcore gamers are the ones who will go back and replay a game on like hard or veteran mode.
yeah.
You know,
I mean, I don't. I wasn't gonna throw this game into this video, but in a way, Overwatch, because they're
yeah,
always tweaking the characters.
yeah. Any kind of team-based MOBA like that, like Overwatch, League, Smite, Champion,
Yeah.
Paladins, um, Heroes of the Storm. I'm not saying they're all the
No,
same
no, no,
before
no,
we
no.
get fucking hate comment like, how dare you compare Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm? No, 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 no. But games like that, they constantly have to keep rebalancing,
Yeah.
you know? Um, but what I hate of when is it okay to for a game to be easy is when the game is like I don't mind a game being hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't. It proves that challenge. It pushes all your shit to the extreme.
Yep.
When you finally overcome it, you're like, "Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
that is great." The Souls, once again, the Soul series is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
You know, but you finally get past what it feels great. What I hate it when a game isn't hard, but it's being a dick. One of the my more one of the examples that comes to my mind is Deus Ex Human Revolution,
Hmm.
the first one, not the second
Yeah.
one. There is a point where you reach like the second to last boss fight to where if you haven't been building your character correctly in a certain way, like if you wanted to try to go like a non-lethal
Yeah.
route or if you've gone like a full non-lethal route, you're kind of screwed. Or if you haven't put a lot of points in like battle combat type shit,
Yeah.
because you want to like do like a lot of points in like hacking and health and whatnot. But you didn't really put points in like weapons management and gun
Yeah.
damage and whatnot. Or if she hits you and you're stunned, you automatically, recoil back up.
Yeah. And
It's
I do.
the game gets
Go ahead.
stupidly hard. And then the one that always gets me is when the game literally tells you, you seem to be having trouble. Would you mind lowering the difficulty?
One game that is a prime example of a game being a dick to you, and I know I'm gonna get hate for it,
Okay.
but Undertale. Undertale.
I'm out. I'm out on this one. I'm out.
Undertale.
You're on your own, bro. The internet burned you alive. That is all
I'm
you.
sorry, but Undertale was a dick. How was I supposed to
I'm,
know I needed healing items for this fight with the fish lady? How was I supposed to know? There was literally no way I could beat her without a healing item. Okay, I'm done.
okay. In my defense of that, it's an RPG. Okay. I understand where you're coming from, and this may just because, I've grown up on RPGs,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of used to the formula. It's an RPG, so I think they at least have a general idea by at that point you have some sort of healing item with you at least. Even if you do a pacifist run, at least have some sort of healing item with you. Like, that's my defense of it.
Yeah, but there was no way for me to even go back.
Right. Mind you, I'm also the only one of our group who hasn't played Undertale.
True.
But my RPG sense, like completionist, 60 to 40 hours plus into a game, always kicks in of like, always have healing items on you.
Yeah. And I understand that. But at least give me a way to get back to where I can get healing items. I had no way of getting back.
I understand that. Get back and, no gamer wants to redo the entire game.
No. Because I would have literally had to delete my save file and come back and play. And everyone was already going to be pissed at me because I deleted my save file because the fucking game knows. But anyway, moving on.
Back to the original topic of when is it okay to play a game on easy. I think there's going to be a lot of people who say that it's never okay, which I don't find that to be true.
No, because they wouldn't put the easy mode in the game if it was never okay.
No. They wouldn't give you achievements to collect for achievement hunters to beat the game on easy.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, I don't think when people pick up an RPG, I think some of them do go on easy because they realize it's going to be a long ass game.
Yeah, and you don't want to be stuck at a boss every fucking time.
No, because you didn't grind enough or...
No. I completely understand that.
A lot of people don't like grinding, okay? And I understand. I like grinding. I think grinding's fun because it actually shows you getting stronger by getting new armor and getting new weapons and getting new abilities,
But some people, they come home from work and they just want to play an hour or two of a game.
Yeah. They don't want to, or they're coming home and they want to game on a Friday night. They don't want to spend half of that time gaming, grinding up so they feel like they're at a certain level to maybe beat the boss to move on.
Yeah, they don't want that. They just want to play.
No, and I understand that. I understand that completely.
No,
okay?
Of course.
I think that a lot of games have become... Like, as much as we love video games, as much as, video games are becoming greater and greater every year. Like, there are more and more fantastic games coming out.
Great year for games.
Yeah, 2017 has been an amazing year for games. Oh my God, yes.
In 2018 looked just as good.
Here's the thing: 2017 ain't even over.
No.
Um, we also have to come to realize that with as great as these games coming, they're going to get a lot easier. They're going to get a lot more casual friendly.
Yeah.
Even though gamers don't like that, the sad truth is they are.
Yeah. And
Um,
going back to my Tomb Raider example, the puzzles in Tomb Raider 1 that I played on PC was a lot harder than the puzzles I played in Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider's puzzles really weren't that hard, but I have played games where puzzles are.
Well,
Oh my
well,
God.
I'm just talking about when you look at the two games by
Oh
themselves.
yeah, no. But I've played several games where it's like going back to fucking Jack 2. There's a literal time mission where you have to collect boxes out of the like the ocean,
Hmm.
like the water part of the city,
Yeah.
but you can only drive on your hoverboard. And your hoverboard is one of the slowest vehicles in the game.
Mm.
You can't grab like a car and drive through. No, you have to do it with your hoverboard, and it's timed. It is one of the worst missions in the game.
I understand that.
You know?
Like, that sounds horrible.
Yeah. There's also like you know puzzles and like I said, several RPGs like from Final Fantasy or Persona
Yeah.
or um, games like
Hmm.
that. You don't want to go through all that. Oh my God. Some of the stuff from like Persona of like their quizzes or whatnot. Holy shit, you wouldn't know a lot of that
No,
stuff.
not at all. Not at all. Well,
Uncharted. Look at Uncharted's fucking puzzles.
oh yeah, I didn't even think about Uncharted.
Yeah, Uncharted's puzzles is all they give you is just that little notebook.
Hmm.
That's it. That's all the help you get, kid.
That's why you should play on easy mode.
Even on easy mode, you know?
Yeah, because you still only have the notebook.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
in conclusion, when is it okay to play on easy mode?
Depends on the game.
Depends on the game. Yep.
It depends on the game. It depends, like, if you want to play a game like Doom,
Yeah.
you guys ain't playing on easy mode. And yes, you know what? There are actually some games that actually insult you for playing on easy mode.
Really?
Yeah. There's a couple of video countdowns on YouTube of games that insult you for playing on easy mode.
Damn. That sucks.
Yeah.
But I say it all depends not only on what game it is, but also what you're trying to get out of the game.
Yeah. If you're trying to get if you're trying to get like me, who's kind of an achievement collector,
Yeah.
you take a look at the achievements and you look like, oh my God, this is gonna suck. I need to close 75 of this, 25 of this, and get 1,000 and 300 and 5,000 of this. It's yeah, you want to do it on easy mode because you want to power through it as fast as possible.
Yeah. Um Also, like, if you just work all day and just want to come home, relax a little bit, why not on easy mode? I mean, no point getting rage going because the
No,
game's too difficult. Just play on easy mode and relax. Um,
yeah. I mean, sure, the game might throw you an occasional difficulty spike, which I could do a whole nother video on how that's bullshit.
yeah,
You know, like that's a dick
it
move.
is.
That is a
It
dick
is.
move. Okay,
But yeah, so
fuck you.
play on easy mode if you want to. Um, I'm not gonna judge. Soul's not gonna
I don't
judge.
judge.
No.
And
Um,
I'm not going to judge. Yeah, sure, you may call me a filthy casual, and sure, whatever. But I could play through the game just as much again if I want to on normal if there was actually a reason to.
yeah.
You know.
But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what games you play on easy mode. Do you think it's okay to play on easy mode? If not, tell us why. We also have a Discord chat.
Or are we just filthy casuals that don't know what the hell we're talking
True.
about?
But we also have the Discord chat where we talk about games and a whole bunch of stuff. So feel free, links in the description below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And like always, I will see you in the next one. Later.
Geek out.